Sometimes you need to call in the specialist to get things done.
Do you see what I have?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Special Forces units from movies. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at real big screen Special Forces units, so individuals, regular force units, or fictional sci-fi groups won't be included.
I need your A-game, boys and girls.
Number 10, U.S. Navy SEALs, Tears of the Sun. One of the United States' most famous Special Forces units, the Navy SEALs are frequently tasked with high-risk operations, like the search and rescue mission Bruce Willis leads in Tears of the Sun.
Somebody's gonna tell me. Somebody's gonna start talking right now.
Navigating difficult jungle terrain and needing to stay beneath enemy radar, the SEAL team is capable of both completing the rescue as well as remaining calm and rational when exchanging gunfire with rebel forces. The ability to make quick decisions based on the situation at hand, regardless of the original plan, is one of the qualities that makes the Navy SEALs such an effective fighting force here.
About to walk into some serious shit.
Number 9, SWAT. SWAT.
Let's rock and roll.
A section of law enforcement that borders on the military, the Special Weapons and Tactics team in SWAT specializes in crimes that go beyond your standard hit and runs. Faced with a drug lord and violent confrontations with thugs, the SWAT team handles intense firefights and hostile situations that the regular LAPD is less equipped to deal with. Working long and demanding hours and unwilling to quit until the mission is completed, the LA SWAT team is built solidly enough to withstand extreme pressure from both the thugs trying to pick them off and the betrayal that comes from within their own ranks.
Well, you know what they say, Gus.
The upper hand.
Muscom's plan comes into effect as of noon. The hell he'll meet us tonight with a new one.
Number 6, U.S. Navy SEALs, Act of Valor. Demonstrating their adaptive ability to engage in combat regardless of location or situation, the SEAL team in Act of Valor moves from Costa Rica to Somalia to the U.S.-Mexican border to a myriad of American cities tracking their target. As the SEAL itself stands for Sea, Air, and Land, the team led by Lieutenant Rourke navigates intense marine, aerial, and land-based combat situations with the same steely organization we've come to expect from some of America's finest. The tight-knit brotherhood within the Bandito platoon lets Rourke and the rest of the SEALs keep their mission and each other as top priority, regardless of the sacrifices it demands. Number 5, U.S. Army Special Forces, aka the Green Berets, Predator.
There's something in those trees.
Though they're facing a sci-fi adversary in the film, the Green Berets are a force that scares the regular criminals of the world just as badly. Responsible for undertaking high-risk missions like the rescue of hostages from guerrilla territory, teams like the one headed by Major Alan Dutch Schaefer utilize camouflage, extensive weapons knowledge, and steely strength of will to navigate hostile territory even while being hunted. Using resourcefulness and problem-solving, Schaefer's team constructs a variety of traps for the creatures stalking them. proving that the Berets' skill in battle is a threat to more than just humans.
Instead of complaining, maybe I should help.
Number 4, Batalleo de Operações Policiais Especiais, aka BOPI, Elite Squad.
Senhores entenderam?
Similar to American SWAT teams, the BOPI units in Brazil are specialists in urban warfare and restricted combat zones, with access to more militaristic weaponry than the regular police force. Spending most of their time dealing with drug-related crimes in the slums of the inner city, Captain Roberto Nascimento's team is hardened and stoic, forced through intensive physical and mental training to prove themselves and earn a place on the BOPI team.
05, se eu deixar essa granada cair, o senhor vai explodir o turno inteiro.
Faced with the corruption and temptation that riddle the police forces of Brazil, members of the BOPI squad are tried and tested and pushed to their limit to ensure that they are one special forces unit the public can count on. Number 3, Navy SEALs, aka SEAL Team 10, Lone Survivor.
We're gonna cut them loose, and we're gonna make this peak.
Specializing in Middle Eastern operations, SEAL Team 10 was tasked with assassinating Taliban leader Ahmad Shah during Operation Red Wings, showing the same SEAL ability to retain humanity without compromising the focus of their mission as seen in a previous entry. The team in this war thriller decides to allow unarmed civilians to go free, though they realize the risk of alerting the Taliban forces to their position.
You can die for your country, I'm gonna live for mine.
Forced to trek through rocky and difficult terrain while exchanging gunfire with insurgents, SEAL Team 10 not only relies on their formidable physical stamina, but also the mental perseverance the doomed mission demands from them, showcasing once again that it takes more than facing the impossible to phase the SEALs.
I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, I'm a UDT Navy SEAL diver.
Number 2, 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta, aka Delta Force, Black Hawk Down.
Gotta get you out of here, buddy.
It's often in the face of the greatest adversary that the bravest shine brightest. During the Battle of Mogadishu and the following crash of the Black Hawk Super 6-1, an assembly of America's elite Army Rangers works desperately to rescue the wounded crew members of the helicopter.
We're Rangers, not some sorry-ass JROTC.
Delta Force, specializing in counterterrorism and, in this film, sniper support, fights the clock and the odds against them.
I need extra security on these Humvees. I'll go.
While waiting for reinforcements and a chance to initiate rescue. It's the tenacity and discipline of Delta Force in the face of tragedy that set them apart, along with their determination to put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. Number 1, United States Naval Special Warfare Development Group, aka SEAL Team 6 and DevGru, Zero Dark 30.
So Patrick, be honest with me. You really believe this story?
Responsible for carrying out arguably the most famous Special Forces operation of all time, SEAL Team 6 claims the successful assassination of Osama bin Laden. After an almost 10-year manhunt for the Al-Qaeda leader, DevGru teams assisted by the CIA SAD division were sent in to raid a compound suspected to be housing bin Laden, as the US Navy's primary counterterrorism response unit and operating under the highest level of secrecy, with the White House or Department of Defense often declining to comment on the unit's activities. The DevGru operatives were able to both reach the Al-Qaeda compound and complete the mission with relative smoothness, ending a tiny chapter in the global book of terrorism.
Dude, it's okay. Do you even realize what you just did?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.